My bad, y'all. I just had to keep you guys on your toes. Had to assert my dominance because I know y'all aren't expecting that. I make my case. But honestly, I'm just trying to buy time before I can defend this show. Look, I promise it's peak. It's just a little freaky. Anyways, we are at episode 9 of DanDaDan season 1. And we start this episode and we literally got a second to breathe because Ken is already buck booty naked from last episode. But I'm telling y'all, it's not his fault. It's the fault of them freaky jits. On the upside, Ira finally awakened her powers and like, is this the same Ira as it was before? Like, when did she get so tough, bro? Like, she's standing like perfect cell waiting for a fade, or is that just me? I'm not trying to glaze, but despite my personal issues with Ira, she got everywhere to be standing like that right now. Well, at least for now, because she started putting the work on freaky J1 and Mini Mike Tyson. That success was short-lived though, because Serpo Man finally caught her eventually after kicking Mini Mike through the roof. But not these freaky demons waste no time because they're back with their episode 1 antics, bro. They're trying to reproduce what I right now to the Momo. But before that, Mini Mike clocks Momo's true. Well, I'm not gonna lie, it's looking bad. I mean, Ken is currently buck booted naked and Ira's getting cooked. Ken comes through though because he doesn't want to see that freaky shit again. He's waddling while cupping his meat, which is just an atrocious situation to be in. But Ken transforms and then damn, bro, they get an opportunity to do shit because his dad just got cooked. Oh yeah, by the way, the freaky guys call this move the Awesome, which may sound wholesome if you don't know the freakiness they've committed. But that doesn't even come close to what they do up next. Also, I just gotta say this because it's been on my mind, but can someone get justice for Ira? Like, I know she looks cute, but that doesn't mean she needs to get a whiff of bro's firebenders all up in her face, but I digress. At this point, Mini Mike starts beating up Ken, and when it's looking like he's about to die, out of nowhere, Ken locks in and fights against the Awesome Zone and murks Mini Mike. Suddenly, we learn because Big Momo enters the scene, and I can't lie, I must say what everyone's thinking. Momo carries the fuck out of these fights, I'm just saying. But either way, we got a close battle now, because Momo fighting off the Serpoian's Awesome Zone with her own psychic powers, and now they have the advantage, so the Serpoians gotta do something, and all I'm about to say is you would never expect what bro did in order to turn the tide in their favor. He whips it out and turns Mini Mike to Big Mike. Like, dude, I meant what I wrote in the title. That's all I can say. Like, this is by far the freakiest show I've ever watched. Like, you can't disagree. Brother just uses juices provided by his meats to power him up. Is it even a meat? That shit's metallic. Like, I gotta chill out. I gotta lock in. Big Mike gets his revenge on Ira, but with the power of Samba dancing and Okarun being naked, they get that shit done. But someone gotta tell Ken to lock in. Momo's still salty because Kenny found himself in a very compromising position last time. He gotta pull off some Cavaliers LeBron performance to save himself at this point. Just as these freakies were about to get off screen for good, they got their ass bailed out by the fusion of Godzilla and the Loch Ness Monster, who turned the entire map into water. The problem about Nessie is that he's dumb as hell though. He's attacking everyone in sight, including the Freakians, which, thank you Nessie, I prayed for this. The gang gets swimming in the way, but Ira gets caught by Big Mike because he's like a mantis shrimp, so he punches hella hard underwater. And while I was thinking about ideas on how to save Ira, Momo disses Kenny. Why you dissing my ideas? Because you were making out with that whole ass bitch. Please Momo, I didn't kiss her. I'll explain later, but just trust me for now. Don't touch me, ugly ass nigga. I'm not gonna lie, my voice acting explanation was way better than bro's real explanation. Because if I was Momo, I would not trust his ass either. I mean, he got himself in that situation. Then the first thing he says was, I knew that was bothering you. Like, bitch, please! Regardless, Momo comes up with the idea of pushing him for her psychic hands like a slippery fish though, in her own words. I can ride you! And hey, I'm not mad at it. They're not fighting anymore, so you know, I ship it. They save Ira, and whilst poor Ken is still cupping his nuts, Momo and Ira strip to swim better. But listen, I promise it's peak, y'all just gotta trust me. They then proceed to mount Okarun's naked body like he's the Ocean Gate submarine or something like. That's a little bit fucked up, but people got killed from that. I shouldn't joke about that. What's wrong with me? In the meanwhile, Nessie kills another freaky jit, leaving one left and Big Mike. And, you know, it would be a lot easier to just stop defending this show, Cause bro uses his meat to fuse him and Big Mike and Nessie together into some sort of freakzilla. Why do they do everything with their meat? I've got to stop watching the show, man. So they are fighting Mr. Freakzilla over here, and they figure out his beam comes from his neck, so they think he's weak without it. So they strangle bro, and Ira goes in for the kill before she gets hit with the meanest wombo combo of a lifetime because they fuse with Big Mike, and damn, I haven't seen anything that bad since Kid got jumped. Ira barely gets saved again. I'm not gonna lie. Ira, you might want to retire. Ever since you began screen time, this is the 4th time you about to die. This might not be for you, fam, but it's whatever for now. Momo, who's caring like always, has a breakthrough before they get washed up, and now she ends up being in front of the diddler, who's about to punch the then reproduce her. I'm not making that up. As soon as she's about to die, this banger starts playing, so I know that they're about to cook. So she pushes all of the water out of the area because they fuse with Big Mike, who's a mantis shrimp. His arms break off because if a mantis shrimp punches in the air full force, his arms break off, which is big brain shit. At this point, Momo's struggling not to get eaten, and right before she's about to get blasted, Ira strangles the diddler and creates a path for Okaru to run on, eliminating Diddy for good. And hopefully this is the last we see of them freaky jits. Now you may be thinking all is well at this point, and that we're done. But we're not, because the freakiness is just getting started. They spawn back into the school, because that's where they were before they got teleported to those aliens domain expansion. But Ken's naked ass ends up on Momo in the school hallway, and because they're so relieved they won, they forget it's still school hours and get caught buck booty naked in the hallway and run away. No, I'm not gonna lie, Momo is beyond cooked, because in episode 6, I started the whole rumor about Momo, and that dude who pressed Kenny even asked if he hit. Momo's friend said her and Kenny were making out in episode 5, and now they got caught buck booty naked. Yeah, her reputation's over by now. On the other hand though, Kenny is the fucking man now. Bro does not need to worry about being bullied anymore, cause he got caught naked in school with both the finest shits in the school. Hey, that's a W right there for Okaru. That's my guy. Your life's only going up. And yeah, that's the end of the episode. I wonder what will happen after they go back to school. I feel bad for Momo, but at least Kenny is not a victim of volleyball smacks in the face anymore. Despite the freakiness, yeah, Kansas is a good ass episode. I can't lie, bro. I've been tweaking, waiting for the next one. It's only been 2 days since it came out. So, in conclusion, Momo's friend's granny's like, I don't care who it is, please let me in.